What's
Hi,
this?
I am Teacher Lee, and you are Jeff, right?
Yeah.
I can't see you though.
I'm sorry?
I can't see you.
Yeah, because I don't have my own camera. So,
That's fine, as long
uh,
as you can hear me clearly.
it's a video class like phone class.
It is. Well, it's fine, as long
Yeah,
as we can hear each other,
teacher,
right?
your voice is soft. Your
Oh,
your mic,
okay. How about now?
yeah, it's better.
Better?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, this one. Okay, so how are you today?
mm, it's good, but I worked late today. I've just arrived at home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's 10 o'clock and you just arrived home.
Yeah, right. I mean,
How far away
honestly,
is your house from your workplace?
it takes me like 30 minutes
That's
by
far
car.
away. It's
It's
also
not
far away.
far. It's not that far. It's not that close. It's 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 just fine.
That's 30 minutes travel time.
Yeah. When I travel to work,
Uh-huh.
sometimes I take a nap, a short nap, or I sometimes listen to the music. Or yeah,
Those are, yeah. I mostly listen to music when I'm traveling from my house to the company, to my company.
yeah. That is that is what people do when they commute.
Yeah. It's because of the wireless earphones or earphones
Hmm.
or earbuds, or whatever you prefer. Okay. Well, I hope you're not too tired to have our class today.
Honestly, I am now a little tired, but it's not that. I'm truly okay to have a class. It's
That's
enough.
good news for
Yeah.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you have anything you'd like to talk about?
Mm, no. It's a
No.
yeah.
Okay, so I have a few topics here.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk about chocolate
Chocolate.
or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, chocolate or earthquakes.
Earthquakes.
It
Mm-hmm.
recently happened in Korea
Yeah.
or folklore or
Folklore.
local stories from
Mm-hmm.
your country.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And the next topic would be phobias.
Phobias.
Yeah, something you really are scared of
Mm-hmm.
or afraid of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And last one is stress.
Stress. Mm,
So we have five topics. Which one would you like to talk about?
earthquake.
Earthquake.
But it could
I was
be
surprised.
different for me, but I'll do it.
Okay, so let's talk about earthquakes. Like I mentioned a while ago,
Uh-huh.
it recently happened in Korea. I was
Yeah.
shocked.
Yeah.
So,
A few,
okay.
I mean, 2 days? I don't know. A few days ago, earthquake, a small earthquake happened in Korea. But I didn't feel about it because I was driving.
Oh, well.
but but my wife called me
Hmm.
and then, do you feel that or something like that? But what happened? Something like that.
Oh, she
Well,
felt it.
yeah, my
Oh.
wife felt uh, an earthquake.
Well, yeah, it's a minor earthquake. It's
Ye-
I think it was 5.3. But
mm,
that's still strong. You could really feel it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
What I was surprised was the aftershocks or
mhm,
the smaller earthquakes that happened.
mm,
Right? There
yeah.
was that 5.3 or 5.2 earthquake,
Yeah.
and then there were the ones that followed was 3.4,
Mhm.
4.2.
Mhm.
There were a lot too.
Yeah. Actually, uh, when it comes to earthquake, uh,
Mhm.
it is once in a blue moon. I don't know, but it rarely happens actually. So that's why people were shocked.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised why there was an earthquake in Korea
Hmm.
because it's a peninsula and
I'm sorry.
it's peninsula.
Peninsula. I
Yeah,
don't know what it is.
peninsula. Wait, let me type it out.
Okay.
Peninsula. Yeah. Is my spelling right? Yeah,
Mm.
peninsula.
Ah. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And
Peninsula.
yeah, when it's a peninsula, it's very rare that earthquakes would happen. So
Yeah.
even if Japan is
Yeah.
very near you, they have all
Yeah.
the earthquakes. Korea
I,
doesn't have it.
I think Japan is a shield of Korea.
I think so too. Yeah, that's why. And there is a small peninsula province here in the Philippines.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
rarely have earthquakes
Oh,
because
really?
I'm not. I can't remember. I only learned it in high school
Hmm.
that if it's a peninsula, earthquakes rarely happen. If it
Hmm.
does happen,
Because of a peninsula.
yes, because it is a peninsula. I think
Hmm.
it's because it's like there's a C shape where this is the water
Hmm.
and this is the earth. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Korea kind of looks like this, right? It has
Yeah.
that
Hmm.
part, and this is Japan or
Yeah.
something.
It's
Okay, so you
like
did not feel the
shield.
earthquake, but your wife did.
Hmm.
And we also answered our second question.
Hmm.
It rarely happens. And you're very good. Yeah, it happens once in a blue moon.
Yeah, once in a blue moon. Yeah.
Okay, and our third question, how well do you think your house could resist an earthquake?
Mm, I don't think my house. I mean, I live in an apartment,
Mhm.
but there are a lot of buildings in Korea. But
Mhm.
since earthquake rarely happens, uh, we don't have uh, uh, we don't have resistance for earthquake.
Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah, because where did I read that? I think it's Korean Herald or
Korean Herald.
yeah,
Yeah.
or I watched it in KBS.
Hmm.
Anyway, there were some buildings that were damaged. So
Yeah.
some people are living
Yeah.
in other places
Yeah.
in a shelter.
Yeah.
Or-
In middle of an earthquake,
Mhm.
uh, there are some buildings that have, I mean, broken wall. I don't know.
Really? It
Yeah.
cracked, you
Yeah,
mean?
correct. Yeah, walls were cracked.
Oh wow. Well yeah, yeah, a 5 point something earthquake is strong.
Yeah.
We have
maybe
some earthquakes here in the Philippines, so
it would. I mean, if this earthquake uh, had happened in Japan, it wouldn't have uh, damaged that much because
that's true.
in Japan they earthquake happens very often.
I would believe you. Yeah, I would think so that their
Yeah.
buildings are earthquake proof.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
it's really built for earthquakes.
You're right.
Yeah, but it in Korea it's very rare. That's why
Mm,
some buildings are cracked.
yeah.
Well, their walls cracked. Okay, and
Actually, what I think is important is uh, the nuclear plant
oh
is
yeah.
placed there.
Oh,
So Korean people are worried about it.
that is true.
Mhm.
Oh, what if an earthquake happened in North Korea? Their nuclear
You're
plant
right.
is that would be a disaster. That would be
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah,
Absolutely
that'd be
terrible.
very humongous disaster.
Yes, everyone would be like X-Men. They would be mutants because of
Yeah.
the nuclear
In fact,
pollution.
in Japan,
Hmm.
nuclear plant were exploded a few years ago.
In the tsunami, you mean?
Yeah,
Really? Oh, oh.
yeah. In Japan, nuclear uh, plant
Hmm.
were exploded. I don't know.
Yeah, it exploded. Or
Mm.
how would you describe a nuclear plant? Well,
I'm sorry.
I could all I all how would you describe a nuclear plant when something happens? I guess that's the closest. It
Mhm.
exploded
Mhm.
like a bomb, like an H bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the closest adjective I could think of to it exploded.
Uh.
Or it got damaged,
Mhm.
I guess.
Because of radio radioactive
Hmm.
activity.
Activity,
Yeah,
radioactivity.
yeah, radioactivity. Korean people, uh, less than Korean people go to travel to Japan.
Oh,
I
oh,
mean,
I see.
I mean,
Even if it's very close. Oh, no wonder not a
yeah,
lot of Koreans go on a
yeah,
vacation to Japan.
yeah.
I
Japan
didn't know
is
that.
nearby Korea,
Mm.
but the wind blew Korea to Japan, so radioactivity uh, doesn't go to Korea.
Well, that's good.
Mhm,
Oh wait. Oh yeah, because this is right.
mhm,
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is China.
mhm,
This is Korea.
mhm,
And this is Japan.
mhm.
So the
You're right.
wind usually goes down.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's why you have yellow dust in the spring
Yes,
from the
right,
Gobi
right,
Desert.
right, right. Yellow does. Why my wife dislike it?
Yeah, that's why at least this year, last spring, it wasn't so bad,
You're right.
right?
Uh,
Compared
act
to last year, I think it was really bad last year.
Actually, I mean, I love going camping,
Mm.
but because of the yellow dust, serious yellow dust, I canceled my plan to camping.
Well, you should, from what my Korean friends told me, it's better to go camping late in the summer, like the last week of August, where it's not that hot and autumn is just starting.
Yeah.
And so it's like the first week of September or
Hmm.
something
Yeah, right.
because there's no yellow dust.
Yeah. Def.
The only thing is there are a lot of mosquitoes in the summer.
Yeah, mosquito, right. In the
But camping is a
spring
good hobby.
season
Yeah.
or early summer season,
Mm.
there's a lot of yellow dust. And middle of summer season, there are a lot of mosquitoes. But
Yeah,
I
so
go.
yeah. Yeah, if I were to choose when to go camping, spring
Yeah.
or summer, I would choose summer
Yeah.
because of the at least you can put lotion
Yeah.
or yeah or something. But I don't want to experience yellow dust.
If I
Yeah.
were scared of mosquitoes, I would have chosen to go camping. Wouldn't have. Yeah, but i mosquitoes.
Mm.
It's one of uh, it's one of things about camping.
Yes, that is true. That's why you build campfires.
Yeah.
So the smoke would drive away the mosquitoes
Yeah. Right.
and other insects.
Yeah, and uh, we have we have a spray for mosquitoes.
That too, yeah, the insect repellent
Yeah.
spray.
Yeah.
But for yellow dust, you can't do anything about it. Well,
Yeah.
you can wear a mask. That's
Yeah.
fine.
But at the time, it was very, very serious. Maybe it was more serious than you think.
Usual.
Yeah. So my wife
Mm.
asked me postponed to go camping. So I
Oh yeah,
had
I
to.
think I remember. Was it this year where your government sent messages
Yeah.
for you to buy masks and
Hmm.
to just stay indoors
Yeah.
because
Right.
the
Yeah.
yellow dust is really bad.
Yeah.
And yeah, and also this summer it got really hot. Just stay indoors.
That messages made my wife more scared.
She probably told you, "Don't go to work. The government said."
Yeah. But she didn't say that you 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 didn't have to go to work because of yellow dust, but she she didn't want to go camping with a serious yellow dust.
Oh, I could understand why your wife says that because it must be really serious for the
Hmm.
government to send messages.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, just like here in the Philippines, the really strong typhoons that we had, I didn't think it was serious,
Hmm.
but then we received messages in our phones from the government to be prepared for anything that would happen,
Hmm.
to just stay indoors during the typhoon,
Yeah.
right? Hmm.
We also do that during the typhoon. What we have to do is just to stay at home.
Oh yeah, I mean the weather is horrible, then just sit
Yeah,
home.
yeah, yeah. But a horrible typhoon is
Hmm.
also rarely happens.
like you said,
Yeah.
Japan is shielding you from all
Yeah,
of
yeah,
that.
that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, because the I think the last really strong typhoon that
Uh-huh.
we had
Uh-huh.
went directly to Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, but hold on, Jeff.
Yeah.
Our time is up.
Yeah, that's what I hope to say.
Yeah, but I hope to have
Yeah.
class again with you soon. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right. Have a good night, Jeff.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.